hardest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will get first crack at it today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to the coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Commodores are on the move.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion. The offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
And here comes the offense on second down. Released by the QB. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal and knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time today. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference, so a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. Right now.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Had the first down. Had it in the grasp. All you got to do is take care for a call for him, then secure. Don't put him on the ground. Bad job by the offense securing the football.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. To the air on first down. Got his man covered. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch it? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The short hands, it's great. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Commodores send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates as like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again. It's just frustrating.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Reads it, fires complete. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The give to the tailback. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on third. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds, a couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against us. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And that is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Texas A&M going quickly.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
So now it's second and long. Fires to the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Open space in the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, he called his own number. It was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wide out. Complete to the right. He's got it at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Aggie. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up high on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll leave it with him. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
And the Commodores will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Clams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Time to take a shot. Snagged it inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They're working that left side. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They were chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Hand off from the gun. Oh, it's a good block there. Picks up threes out to the 9.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expecting...
And it's a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. He now has 56 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback on the keeper. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And the punishment has been extended. He has been surgical. Precision passing. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got a man. It's great. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a second down play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's great. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage percentage completions based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll do it himself. Got a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that is not... One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
Now, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point. We're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next day.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They
seconds left in the game. The Commodores come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got a first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown goes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown. Continue to fight, continue to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when